Right, here we go then, Matilda Hedgehog. Let's dive straight in with the build. And I've made a good lot of progress and there's a few bits and pieces to show you. So here is pretty much up to step 6, I suppose, which is the main body of the tank. There's a couple of nice little features on it. I don't know if I'm going to be able to show you, but this hatch here, which is currently open, it does actually slide closed, so that's quite a nice little feature. Nice detail here. The camera's got the focus now. Now you are supposed to already put the tracks in before you put this top part on. You can see they've been mounted. I have not done that yet because I'm hoping to do a spray all over instantly. I haven't sprayed the sprues. Basically, I just wanted to build it and I couldn't be bothered to do a load of spraying, so I thought I'd spray it once it's built. So I've gambled that I'm going to be able to feed the tracks through. So that is the main body of the tank done. The exhausts here are different colours, which are not on, and they're up there. I'm going to spray them and paint them and then put them on separately. There is a nice little separate step being the turret. Here's one I made earlier. So here is the turret. The turret's going to go in there, but I'll probably spray them separately. And then the final kind of piece, if you like, is the actual Hedgehog device itself, which is this one here. And again, not sure if I can do it one-handed without breaking it, but there we go. This does actually flip up and down. So once you mount it on the back of the tank, you can flip it up and down. Couple of, I'm going to play fast and loose with the word interesting here, interesting parts of the build. Number one, the Hedgehog, actually the whole Hedgehog piece, that came on, it's totally its own sprue. So I'd imagine what you used to buy was a Hedgehog, and a Matilda, and then the Hedgehog bit, they just added this sprue. It's actually this one here, look. Just that was the Hedgehog piece. So probably it was an original Matilda kit. Now there are these bits left over, which this looks suspiciously like a drum or some kind of fuel tank and a couple of mounting brackets. Nowhere or anywhere in this model is there kind of slots for it where it is. So you've got a couple of bits left over there. And I think they were like the notable bits. So I'm going to pause now and do a little bit of spraying. Okay, quick video update then. So the spraying has occurred. You'll notice it has turned from green to grey. I popped the turret on the top just so you can see what it looks like. And the turret does have the moving gun. The gun or cannon, it's actually pretty tiny, pretty pithy little gun on this thing. So when I do some build comparison then, you'll see how big some of the other guns are on the tanks. And incidentally, I said I built it and was hoping to feed the tracks through. I have managed, just as a demo here, to feed the track through even though it's been built. So building out of order, out of the instruction book order, hasn't caused me a huge problem there. I will remove that for when I'm painting, but I just thought I'd show you I've done that. Now, the only other thing I was going to mention before I really get going on the painting was that on the back of the tank, you can see this little notch just there. It's not on this side. Really struggling with focus here, sorry. It's on that side, but not this side. Why is that important? As I said on the previous video, I think that this used to just be a model like that, and then they've added the Hedgehog sprue, and you build the Hedgehog, and then basically it goes on the back of the tank. The problem is it doesn't sit flush because you've got this kind of thing on the back there. And what, again, is interesting, if you think it's interesting, is that this view here doesn't show that little notch on the back. Bit curious. This view here does show the notch. This view here doesn't show the notch. There's a bit of an inconsistency. This view here doesn't. Bit of an inconsistency here with the instruction book versus what I've got, and also within the instruction book itself. I'm pretty certain that you're going to have to remove this notch because the Hedgehog sits flush on this kind of curvy bit here. So that is what I'm going to do. There's going to be a bit of kind of get the clippers out and the file out and try and make it flush, and hopefully it will all be made good during the painting process, which I'm going to get on with right now.